We pray that God will anoint you as an excellent wife, the crown of your husband. We seek that God will grant you great tenderness, a deeply sense of godly wisdom, and a meek and a quiet spirit that adorns a woman of virtue. May Ryan behold in you an inner beauty of soul that never fades, and an eternal youth that is found in holding with a good conscience and values that do not age. Stepanie, your mom and I will miss you. You were one of 4 wonderful children who brought music and laughter into our home. The lovely mellow sounds of your cello, that beautiful touch that you had on the piano, your wonderful sense of humor, your infectious laugh, but it must needs be that all of these things now belong to another, because that's the way leaving and cleaving are ordained. It's with great joy and admittedly a modicum of selfish reluctance that we have given you to this wonderful man who will complete you in ways that your parents could never do. This is the moment that your mom and dad prayed for. Ryan Myers is a fine spiritual man, well suited to be the husband you have need of. Chris and Nancy and family, thank you for welcoming our daughter in such a gracious manner into your hearts, into your home. We have no doubts but that she will be well taken care of. May your strength be Stefanie's protection and your character be her pride, and we pray that you live each day so that she will continually find you a haven for which the heart of a woman truly longs. Melanie and I are grateful to God that God has provided for us a virtuous son-in-law. May God give you enough tears to keep you tender, enough hurts to keep you humane, enough challenges to keep you from presumption, and enough successes to bless your labor with a generous prosperity. And when your mortal life is done, may you be found then, as you are now, hand in hand, still intoxicated with your love for each other, and still in awe of the mystery of being husband and wife. May you serve Christ faithfully and joyfully together until that day when one shall lay the other into the arms of Jesus, the great lover of our souls. Stepanie, I stood out by the car the other Saturday and you were loading it up with clothes and suitcases and girl stuff. The sheer reality of it gripped me. It was almost as if you were moving out. And as I looked at that trunk full of stuff, I said to myself, this is really happening. This is for real. And I ask you the question, daughter, are you going somewhere?
want you to see a room full of people that are gathered here, many of them that have known you for years. The circle represents the unending nature of these vows. Ryan, you may kiss your new bride. It is my privilege to introduce to you for the very first time, Mr. and Mrs. Ryan Myers.
As a big brother, it was a very special and exciting and peaceful moment for me. Exciting not just because your relationship started with a Pareto chart, which is awesome. I was excited not because Ryan scored so high, which of course he did. I'm excited because, by God's grace, the relationship was starting with first things first and second things second. Stepanie, I'm very proud of who you are and who you want to be. Ryan, my analysis is you're a good bet. And so at this point, I'll invite the guests to raise a glass and say with me, by God's grace, here's to keeping first things first.
He just walked in, and it's like he was instantly a part of the family, and it was so natural, it was so easygoing. He has really anchored you in wanting to become excellent and to love him with all your words. I love you both, and I'm excited for the next step. Love you guys.
Ryan and I have known each other for a very long time, and I think the world of you. Stepanie, I know I mentioned it before, but very excited to have you as part of the family. To the couple, lifelong of happiness and love. Thank you.
With Ryan, he has always adored you. He always shows me pictures of you and videos of you. She's a sculptor, plays, gosh, a ton of instruments. You do everything. You got Ryan married. Welcome to the family. Gosh, I'm so happy for you guys. You're coming into a great family. I'm done. Get me off the mic.
The writer of Ecclesiastes also reminds us, to everything there is a season, a time for every purpose under heaven, a time to mourn, a time to laugh. Too soon we will all be mourning, but now let us laugh.